guys, hope you're all doing well. So I'm sitting here cleaning up, straightening up, and I realized that I had my empties saved from this past year. And I need to share them with you. I checked, my last empties video went up December 2022, so a little over a year ago. And I want to show you what I've used up since then. It is mostly skincare. It's mostly skincare. When you have enough makeup as I do, you rarely like hit pan on things. I have. There's like 2 to 3 makeup items in here. Maybe, but everything is skincare, and I wanted to, for the most part, and I wanted to go through it with you and show you what we have. So let's do it. The first thing that does not go on my face, this is the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. I love this brush cleaner. Now, it's one of my favorites. This one and the Dante brush cleaner are my favorites. This one's a little bit more accessible, but it's also a little bit more expensive. I'm sitting here holding the lemon scent. I got this from the makeup show, and it was discounted. I think it was like 40 bucks. But yeah, it's expensive. Dante's a little bit cheaper, but you can only order that through certain websites. So they're both, this one's on Amazon. So they're both my favorites. But anyway, I finished this one. I use this to spot clean my brushes. I'm going to be fully transparent with you. I don't use my makeup brushes on anyone else but my face. I probably deep clean them maybe once or twice a year. That's it. Like with soap and water, maybe like once or twice a year. Now, I used to do it maybe like once every few months. Maybe like 3 or 4 times a year. No, I have so many brushes. I have so many that it takes a very long time for me to get to the stage where I have every brush is dirty, because I use this stuff, this and the Dante one. And what I do is pour it in a cup, and literally it's fast drying. I dip the brush in, very minimal amount needed, swirl it on a towel, and the brush is super clean. I talked about it in one of my last videos when I was like cleaning, the end of the year kind of recap. I kind of showed you how I did it. I used the Dante one, but I show you how I spot clean my brushes and keep it moving. So yeah, that's that. Let's see, in terms of beauty products, makeup, not really. Not really. That's okay. Didn't really hit any much pans or finish anything. That's I don't know. I don't know how we feel about that, because I tried so many new things, but we definitely got through the skincare, which I think is more important than the makeup. Okay. The one makeup item is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and this shade is Amande. I've already replaced it with a slightly different shade, but I use this concealer to carve out my brows. It's the only concealer I use to carve them out every day, every time I do my brows, and so this gets used up. And the one, I just finished this not too long ago, maybe 2 months ago. 2 or 3 months ago maybe. It was later in the year. And the one that I have already has a dent in it. So like, that's how much I use it. And this is something that I use. I don't really switch it out. There's very few things that I switch out. I'm sorry. There's very few things that I do not switch out in my makeup routine, and this is one of them. I think the other thing might be an eye primer, but I do switch out my eye primer more frequently than this. This is the only concealer I use to cover my brows, and so it's done. And then I have some lip products. Yeah, I have some lip products. I finished, they're all like lip balmy treatments. This is the NYX Bear With Me. What is this called? The Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil. I love this. And I actually think we have a real-time empty. I actually think the second one I have is empty as well. The replacement that I bought. This balm is so nice. Yeah, this is empty too. This balm is so nice. So smooth. I feel like it fills in the fine lines. It keeps my lips plump, and it lasts all day. I like that. And then this next one is, I love this stuff. This is the Buxom Plump Shot collagen infused lip serum. I actually might keep this little tube. This is like a sample deluxe size. I love this stuff. It does the same thing as the cannabis, but it also gives a little bit of plumping into it. I love the way it feels on the lips. But this can go in my mini makeup collection if I can get some in here. If I can get some from my bigger tubes back in here. So I might, I don't know. And then the last thing I use, this Bobbi Brown, I really can't get any more. I probably could. This is the Bobbi Brown. This is a little deluxe size as well of the, make sure I'm recording. Extra Lip Tint. That's what it's called. I really liked it. Yeah, I can press it on. It won't twist up anymore. I really liked the way it felt. It was nice. Not enough for me to buy the full size, but I liked it. I used it every morning until it was gone. Okay, now let's get into the skin items. I'm going to try to sort this and organize it. There's a lot of toners. I use a lot of toners, and I just love. Oh, I forgot about that one. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. I really enjoy watching other people's empties as well, because it allows me to, you really see what people, like, you really have a full review of how you feel about something once you've used it up entirely, because things can change. Consistencies, textures, the way the product behaves can change over time. And so I feel like you have a well-rounded look into that. So this won't take long. It won't take long. So let's do it. Micellar water, I finished two. I finished the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water and the Rose one. The Rose is in a bigger bottle. This is my favorite micellar water, the Garnier. And I'm working on another one. I really enjoy this micellar water. I use this after, to take off my makeup, I use a cleansing balm with some makeup remover wipes. And then this is one of the last steps I put all over my face to make sure everything is off before I go wash my face. I do not like to go wash my face until like my makeup wipe is showing up clean. Like I want all my makeup off before I wash my face. And so the micellar water helps with that. I don't really have a favorite. Right now I'm trying that orange one with the peel. I don't really have a favorite, but we have those. So let's get into the skincare. Let's talk about these toners. So I gotta tell a story about the toners. When I was curating my skincare routine a couple years ago, I was trying to find my favorite toner. I found it in the Laneige toner. However, I was like, I'm not paying $34 for toner. Considering how fast I go through it. I use toner day and night. So anyway, I went out and bought a bunch of different toners to try. I tried a bunch of the e.l.f. ones. That was in my last Empties video. Spoiler, did not like any of the e.l.f. toners. I went to the Dollar Tree to some Bolero toners. I went and got Thayer's. I've been trying a bunch of toners. Bought a bunch. And so I settled, even to this day, that Thayer's is my favorite toner that I've used. This is the Rose Petal, the Witch Hazel Aloe Vera formula. Really enjoyed this. It's $9.99. Really enjoy it. I did not buy any more because I now had this waiting list of toners that I still needed to try to see. So far, nothing has beat the Thayer's toner. I love the way it feels. I love the size, as much you get for the price. I've tried others and they're okay, but that's still the winner. But since I finished that, I tried some others. This is the Yes to Tomatoes Daily Blemish Toner with charcoal to detoxify. This has a little tingle to it. It has a little tingle. I found it in the Dollar Tree. I'll never buy it again. It wasn't bad, but I don't think I even would have tried it if it wasn't in the Dollar Tree. I like the Say Yes to line. Sometimes you see it in the Dollar Tree, but also 4 ounces. The Thayer's you get 12 ounces. So that's another thing. This is the Freeman English Willow Toner, Pore Minimizing. It was fine. I love the way this one smelled. It smelled like nature. I don't know. I really enjoyed that. Not as much as the Thayer's though. These are the softest. These are from Bolero. This is they have different scents. I think I'm on my last one from Bolero, or maybe I have one more from Bolero, which is in the Dollar Tree. I'm working on the tea tree and aloe vera one right now. I'm about halfway through it. But these are very light. They feel like water. They have a very nice, pleasant smell. None of the smells have been offensive. This is rose water and chamomile, and this is bamboo and rose water. But they feel like water. They don't feel, I don't have no reaction on my skin. I don't know. They feel okay. The difference is Thayer's it actually makes my skin feel a little bit cleaner. It just gives a little bit more of that squeakiness I'm looking for. But these are okay. If you have very sensitive skin, I think these be great for that. Just something to put over the skin to balance. So yeah, I finished 2 more. So that's the toners. Let's go into the serums, baby. I don't know why I don't use my serums up in equal amounts, but I do use more than others. I don't know. I will say this year, 2022, I was very diligent with my skincare routine. 2023, there was like a month where I didn't do it. And then there was like a span of like 2 weeks or 3 weeks there. I tried my best to stay consistent, but we're human. So it's not as many empties, but I still think this is a significant amount. So for my day skincare, let's see. Oh, I finished one set of day skincare and one set of one set of day toners and one set of night toners. Okay, so my day toners, one set of day serums, one set of night serums. The Makeup Revolution, this is the only serum I have that's not good molecules. This is the Makeup Revolution 5% caffeine solution with hyaluronic acid. This took me forever. I think I had this for like a year and a half. This takes me forever to go through because I only put it under the eyes. I only put a dot or two in my under eye area. So I finished one. All of these have the serums I'm about to tell you, still continuing to use them. They're all replacements or in my makeup, in my skincare fridge, going through them. So, this is the niacinamide serum. I finished that. So I used the caffeine, the niacinamide all over the face, and then the daily brightening serum all over the face. And I will say my skin these past 2.5 years have been the healthiest it's been. I get very minimal breakouts, if any. And when I do get a breakout, it's not dramatic. It's gone in like a day or two. So I don't really use like pimple patches and things like that. So I think my skin's pretty good. And I drink a lot of water. So although right now I'm drinking 0 sugar orange soda. Can we just appreciate? I don't know if I can give up soda again. I gave it up for 5 years because there's so many 0 sugar options now. I love it. And 0 calorie. Anyway, yeah, so the niacinamide and the daily brightening serum, we finished those. These are really nice glass bottles. I wish I could do something with them. I do keep my empties for a while before I chuck everything in the trash. So if I can find a craft or use for them, otherwise they're just going to accumulate and be clutter. But I hold them to them for like enough time for me to search on TikTok or Pinterest. Oh no. And then my night serums, we have the overnight exfoliating treatment. Listen, you guys, this is probably my favorite serum out of all of them. This one takes a while to go through as well. I only put it around the nose. I would still consider myself more oily skin, but oily leaning on combo because of the area around my nose. It gets so dry and flaky. This stuff overnight, I throw it on and it's good. When I stop doing my skincare, when I skip a few days, probably 3 days, is where I'll start to see that dry skin and that flakiness around my nose area. And it looks gross when you're wearing makeup. So I make sure religiously, this is one, it's like sometimes in my lazy nighttime skincare, I'll do one serum, eye cream, and moisturizer, and it'll be the serum. Because it's that important to the situation. It's definitely helped. Then we use the hyaluronic acid, which is like gold in the skincare genre. I don't need to say much about it. And then the discoloration correcting serum. I use this all over the face as well, and I do feel like my face has been bright. Mind you, I've been using it for 2 years. So I don't know. I just looked in the mirror one day. I was like, oh, my face looks brighter. I don't know how long it actually took for me to notice. So I can't really say. With skincare, you have to use things for a while sometimes to see results. So I'm not going to sit here and say none of these products are like holy grail and you're going to see results overnight, except maybe that overnight exfoliating treatment, where if you will see a difference, but I can't really. Oh, I forgot about this in the makeup remover category. This is the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. I had it for so long and I finally finished it. It's a cleansing oil. It works fine. I wouldn't repurchase it. This small bottle is expensive. I think I got this for free in a sample or something. But yeah, whatever. Alrighty, let's get into the moisturizers. Wow. What's this one? I'm just sorting through here. Yeah. I did good. I did really well, I like to think. The eye cream. I finished one eye cream. I'm shocked I didn't do more since the last time. I only went through one eye cream. I don't think this is right. I think I might have forgotten to, I don't know. But this is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Eye Cream. This is still my eye cream of choice. I'm finishing up this one I got from Five Below, the Freeman eye cream. I only use a very small amount of eye cream, so we still have a bit in there. I only use a very small amount, so it does take forever. But I've gone through more eye creams than this. Don't know. Sometimes I forget. But I do have an e.l.f. eye cream on deck once I finish that one. That one's okay, but I like the e.l.f. a little bit more. My favorite eye cream is from Boscia, but not paying $40. Just not doing it. Not doing it. All right, moisturizer. So I tried the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I got the mini. This was $25 for this size of moisturizer. Some people use this as a primer. Some people use it as a moisturizer. I used it as a moisturizer. I got everything out of that bad boy. Love this jar. I'm going to keep this jar. Maybe put something else in it. Maybe, I don't know, but I love this jar. I love jars. So it was okay. I'm going to be honest. It did not, I have a moisturizer that's high-end that I tried and I fell in love with, and I was like, I get it. This one is not it. This was $25 for this. The big tube is like $60, and then they have a bigger one for like $100. But if you're using moisturizer every day, and even if you're using like a nickel or a dime size amount, you're going to use it. The smell is okay. People love the smell of this. It's not offensive, but this is a product where I did not see the hype. I did not see the hype. My skin felt almost a little bit, after I used it, I didn't feel moisturized. Well, I'm trying to find the right word. It didn't feel like my skin, it wasn't like it didn't do anything. My skin didn't feel dry or gross afterwards, but it didn't feel moisturized. It didn't feel nice and plump and nicely moisturized like I wanted it to be. And I don't know if I don't think it claimed to be hydrating, but I was just expecting a little bit more. But I do see how people use it as a primer, because it is on the drier side of skincare. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't hate it, but I was expecting a lot more. So, whoa. There you go. Save your money. Or you can try it for yourself and let me know if you love it. I love that you love it. Okay. The e.l.f. moisturizer. I tried this, the Super Hydrate Moisturizer. The reason why I tried this is the day moisturizer, because before I found another moisturizer I liked. I used this, hold on. This is also fine. Okay. So my day moisturizer was the e.l.f. Holy Hydration. It's the Holy Hydration face cream without SPF. I love the way that makes my skin feel. And then I was like, I need to incorporate the SPF instead of the SPF being a separate step, you know, trying to make it a little bit easier. And I have the Holy Hydration with SPF. I don't like this one. I don't like the way it feels. It has sunscreen in it, so it's a little bit thicker and whiter. Now I blend it in, so it's not a big deal. You don't see it, but like I don't like the way this moisturizer feels, but it has the SPF. So I will wear this on days where I'm going outside. I'm gonna be exposed to the sun. I try to wear sunscreen as much as possible. I'm not gonna lie, don't wear it every day, because I used to wear it every day with that moisturizer, but I just realized I did not like the one with the SPF as much as I like this one. But anyway, so I was like, I want something, you know, a little bit thicker. I was trying to find something a little bit thicker while I was using the SPF one every day before I decided to go back to the e.l.f. Whatever, long story. And so I got this Super Hydrate. This one is like a jelly consistency. And I know I'm sounding like Goldilocks right now, but this one was almost too wet. The SPF one was too dry. This one was too wet. I didn't like it didn't feel like it was absorbing in. My skin felt fine afterwards, but I didn't like the application. I don't know. That's why we try things. That's what these tests are for. So before I went back to the e.l.f., you know, in my skincare journey, I fell in love with a high-end moisturizer to the point where I was consistent with this stuff, baby. This is the Belief Aqua Bomb. I tried it, I think, in a sample, loved it. I still love it. I want it to be my everyday moisturizer, but again, it's like $38. I'm trying to find a replacement. The e.l.f. is good. The e.l.f. is good, but this is better. Right now, the e.l.f. is my favorite affordable drugstore moisturizer. It is. Let me know if you have one around that price range that's your favorite, that reminds you of this. Let me know. But anyway, I love this stuff. I went through 3 of them. Why did I have 3 of them? Because Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, they went half off. I think the night cream went half off as well. And I got some, and then I saw a kit. I need to go to like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, because after the holidays, they have these kits with a full-size moisturizer, and then it has like some samples of like the night cream and stuff like that for like $20, $19.99. And so I'll pay and get all those and put the tiny one, put the samples in my mini skincare area, and I have it. So that's why I was able to have so many. But once I used them all up, I was like, I don't want to pay full price for this. So we'll see where it goes. I really love it. Again, went through 3 of them. I love these jars as well. I really wish I could get the labels off or the ink off. We might see. We might. Because these would be good jars for something. They look like little snowman top hats. But, yeah, so I finished them. Anyway, how I feel about this moisturizer, I love it. This is the True Cream, the Aqua Bomb. There's 2 types, but I like this one. Increased hydration level. I love it. It gives me everything I need in a moisturizer. The application process is really nice. I like the way it feels on my hands, on my skin. I love the way it feels in between my face and my fingers and everything. And then once I'm done putting it on, because my moisturizer is usually my last step before I apply makeup or go about my day. I love the way it feels. My skin feels hydrated and moisturized. And it stays that way. Even if I don't wear makeup, it stays that way all day. And I like that. It lasts. It feels good on my skin. And yeah, it's probably the best I've tried. And so I went through 3 of them. And then I was like, I'm not paying full price. So I went back to e.l.f. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. And night moisturizer, I have been working through 2 at the same time. I have, so I only have 1 empty. This is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Nourishing Night Cream. Love this stuff. I have backups upon backups. I don't have much to say. I tried the Makeup Revolution skincare one. They have some new skincare out, so I might give them a try. But they have a thicker night cream, and I used that up, and I liked it, but I didn't, and it's only like $1 more than this. But this, you get more in here, and the Makeup Revolution one was kind of hard to find. So when I discovered the e.l.f. night cream, I've been sticking with it, and I really enjoy it. I like the way it feels on my skin. It could be a little bit thicker, but it's not a deal breaker. I do love it. I have 1 open in here currently, but I'm trying 2 at the same time. So I have the night cream, and then I'm also trying to use up, oh wait, is this the night mask? The Rich Cream Overnight Leave-On by Freeman. So I'm trying to use both and playing around with both. Okay. And then, finally, we have some night sleeping masks. My favorite. I have 2 favorites. And I came between the 2. But my favorite of all is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. I finally used my last backup. I had so many of these. God, of the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. This is like $35. I will buy it again. I have some other ones to go through, but I will buy it again. And then I finished this, and then I finished this tiny sample of the Belief Aqua Bomb Sleeping Mask. I love this stuff. Very similar to the Laneige, but both of them have a space in my heart. So I finished this, and I went out and bought the full size. 21 Days of Beauty had them on sale, so I got like 3 or 4. I have backups. And this is a night, so this is like a gel. And when you get it, it's filled to the brim. It is filled to the brim, and then it settles each day. But, oh, it smells so good. I love this stuff. I have not been able to find any sort of drugstore overnight leave-on sleeping mask as good as the Belief or the Laneige. I have not been able to. So I'm going to be bougie. I'm just going to have to make more money, baby, in this lifetime, because those 2, the Belief Day Cream and the Overnight, and the Laneige, I love it. And I love the Laneige toner, but I'd rather splurge on the sleeping mask because that's more unique than the toner. I'll do the Thayer's toner with the Laneige. You gotta be diverse in your skincare, baby. You gotta have all price ranges. And use what works for you, not just because it's a certain brand, not just because it's bougie. You know, I'm not going to get into a rant about how I saw like a girl, she was like 6 or 7, looking at Drunk Elephant. Oh my God, I was in Ulta. These kids, I was in Ulta, I got to say it now. I was in Ulta and minding my business. And I wasn't eavesdropping, but I was ear hustling. And a little girl, cute little girl, she was no more than like 6 or 7. Cute little girl with her mom. Her mom was like pushing a stroller, just looking at stuff. And I think she was spending a gift card or spending whatever, because her mom was like, she said, how much money do I have? And the mom was like, you have $30, right? And you're thinking that age, ain't nothing wrong with experimenting with, go to the lip glosses, the color, the flower, the little, you know, the little hand job. I don't know. This is a child. And she's looking at Drunk Elephant. Can barely read what the names of them are. She was picking them up and shoot, you know, they're expensive. And she was like, oh, I don't have enough. And then she was talking about, I think she has a savings account. The mom was like, you're not going into your savings to getting anything. You're not doing that. And she was like, but I'll have more savings. And her mom was like, no, shout out to you, mom. She was like, you have $30. And so I don't really think the mom, because the mom was like, what is that? And she was like, and she was like, she stayed glued to that drunk. And you know she had to see that or be exposed to it. And I'm assuming the mom didn't use it, because then the mom could have talked to her about it. But the mom was just like, you know, girl, hurry up. And so I wasn't blaming the mom or anything, but it was just like, this is a 7-year-old and she's looking at Drunk Elephant skincare. Simply because I know the colors are inviting and you see it. We see it online. It just... And I was also, that same day, I was on the other side of the store. I don't know, I probably was in the clearance section knowing me. And there was these 2 girls and they were a little bit older, maybe like 12 or 13. And they were looking at skincare. And fine, 12 or 13, you're going through puberty. Like, you know, you can't act, I get it. Going through, and what is the brand? The Bauble brand? That's hot too. And the girls were looking, and the mom went to The Ordinary, which we have to look at ingredients and stuff. But the mom was like, oh, these are inexpensive. And this looks like the acid you're looking, whatever they were looking for. And they're like, no, we want the Bauble one. It's cuter. Like, yeah, now we're going to, and I was like, yeah. Like, and I'm just like, of course, I didn't say anything, and it's just like, but I see it, and I see, like, on TikTok and Instagram and things like that, and I see y'all complaining about the kids in Sephora and the kids in the skincare, and I was like, and I never experienced it. I was like, what are y'all talking about? Like, I know kids are being influenced. I was like, but I go to makeup stores frequently, and I really see children, and that's when I saw it. I've never seen, like, kids that were, like, way too young, looking at makeup, and there's no age for makeup, but like even like a kid wanting to play an eyeshadow, like I don't really see that in Ulta and Sephora, and now I'm seeing it, and it's like skincare is a little bit more concerning because these ingredients can damage your skin. If your skin is not mature enough or old enough for certain ingredients, it's a little bit more dangerous than just putting on eyeshadow, you know, and so, or combining certain things on your skin, you know, so I was just like, ugh, did we do this? I know I didn't do it. I know I'm a part of the space, the beauty space, but I didn't do it. And I also know that, like, it's hard because I don't think most, I can't speak for everyone, but like our influencers and our makeup and our beauty YouTubers and our skincare YouTubers, I know that children are watching and people make it a family thing and bonding time, but we're not advertising to children. We are talking to adults with money, with adult money. You know, we're not, you know, my target audience is not kids. Otherwise I wouldn't put ads on my videos. They're not, it's not for kids. And to, you know that most of our audience is not children, but to see children going in and seeing and getting these products. And it was like, you know, mom, research why your daughter wants this. You know, good for you for saying, no, you're not going over budget. But like, what is this? So even if she had enough money, you were going to let her get it. This acid or whatever, that, you know, on her perfect prepubescent skin. So beautiful. She was so cute. Curly hair. Girl, skin's perfect. You don't need, stop. All you need is sunscreen, because everybody needs sunscreen. Stop. Gorgeous little girl. And so, yeah, it was just something that, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's cute, like mom and daughter, mom and son skincare routine where you're in the house and you're playing with face mask and like, you know, sheet mask, like cute, I get it. But to then see it like literally wanting to go into your savings at 7 years old to buy this skincare product that you can't read the label of, that's a red flag to me. Because why do you know about that? So, I don't know, just something to reflect on. But thanks for sharing. Thanks for watching my empties, mostly skincare, and hearing my stories about my skincare. So I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.